Hi everyone, Miss Hamlet here in partnership with the Division of Multilingual Learners, and I'm here to help guide you through the independent work part of your lesson for Day 20 of Unit 4, which is Protecting Earth's Resources. Let's look at the focus question. What is land contamination? Here is your lesson objective that your teacher has already gone over with you. I can describe land contamination. The language objective is I can tell, write, or type, or use pictures to show land contamination. So before we read, let's do an activity. You are going to, copy this chart into your notebook or into a doc where you can write in your own answers. You're going to look at this picture, and then you will write down what you see, what you think, and what you wonder about this picture into the chart. You can start your answers with I see, I think, and I wonder. You can pause the video now so that you can enter in your responses. Once you are finished, you can press play and continue the video. So let's think about the focus words before we start reading. Here are the target words you are going to see in the text today. Contamination. Contamination is when something has chemicals or a substance that makes it unsafe to use. Biodegradable. Biodegradable means that a substance or an object can be put back into the earth and broken down and eventually used as nutrients for new plants to grow in that soil. Landfill. This is a place where waste or garbage is put under the earth. And recycling. Recycling is when we take materials that we can reuse in the future. Here are some of the focus sounds that we are going to hear as we read today. We're going to hear the long A sound, and we're going to see different spellings for this sound. For the AI spelling of A, you're going to see the word contains. AY, way, away. For a consonant and then E, or a consonant ED, you will see words like waste, biodegradable, contaminated, place. Let's keep reading. First, I am going to read this text out loud and you will listen and read along with me. After I read the text, you will pause the video so that you can quietly read this text to yourself. Then you can press play to answer this question on your own. Land contamination. If you were walking along a trail and saw a sign like this, what would you think? What is contaminated land? It is soil that contains chemicals that are harmful to the environment and to people. There are many ways that land can be contaminated. Land contamination can happen naturally, as when ocean water floods farmland. It can be accidental if something such as a chemical or oil spill occurs. Or it can be intentional if waste from factories or homes is disposed of improperly. So right now you can pause the video and quietly read this part of the text to yourself. Then you may play the video and answer this question. How can land contamination occur? You can start your answer with land contamination can occur. A possible answer you could have written is land contamination can occur naturally when ocean water floods farmland, an accidental chemical or oil spill, or waste from factories and homes. Garbage has to go somewhere. Once or twice a week, most households put their garbage cans and bags near the street. But where does it all go? Communities have two ways for garbage to be removed. One is through a recycling company. However, only about 30% of garbage is recycled. The rest is waste that cannot be recycled. Some of the waste may be biodegradable. The waste is dumped into a landfill. A landfill is a place where waste is buried underground. No matter where you live, there is probably a landfill somewhere in your area. There are three ways to cut down on the amount of waste thrown away: reduce, reuse, or recycle. So now you can pause the video and quietly read this part of the text to yourself. When you are finished reading, you may press play to answer the question. How do landfills contribute to land contamination? You can start your answer this way. Landfills contribute to land contamination by. After you finish answering the question, you may press play. You could have started your answer this way. Landfills contribute to land contamination by adding more waste to the environment. Not enough waste is biodegradable and just stays in the landfill. Reducing how much you use, such as by using a metal water bottle rather than single-use water bottles, reduces landfill waste. Reusing some materials, such as donating old clothes, reduces landfill waste. And recycling materials, such as metal cans and paper, reduces landfill waste as well. You can pause the video now and reread this part of the text to yourself quietly. When you are finished reading, you can press play to answer the question. How can you decrease land contamination? You can start your answer this way. You can decrease land contamination by. You can pause the video to answer this question. You could have started your answer this way. You can decrease land contamination by reducing how much plastic you use, reusing materials like old clothes, and recycling materials to be remade into new materials. Now, you can complete your independent work. You can complete the chart your teacher has provided for you on the slides, or you can complete one of these exit slips. You must answer this question. What is land contamination? You can use pictures, words, and/or sentence starters to complete your response. You must choose one of the options below to complete your response. If you are choosing option 1, you're going to add pictures, drawings, or videos to show land contamination, and you can use sentence starters and words from the word bank to write below. If you are using option 2, you're going to start your answer with "Today I learned," and you can use any of these sentence starters to start your answer. Remember to use words from the word bank in your answer. The word bank is contamination, biodegradable, landfill, and recycling. You can also start your answers using these sentence starters. Land contamination is. One way we can reduce land contamination is. Or another way we can reduce land contamination is. You can pause the video at any time to complete your independent work. Once you are finished, you can send your work to your teacher, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.